In today's video, I am going to be breaking down different 4-out basketball plays that you can run with your team if you want your point guard to score more inside the 4-out offense. Really quickly, if you want a killer defense that will be able to stop everything and double team the low post and trap the corners, make sure to go check out my Unbeatable Basketball Zone Defense book that is down in the description below. Now let's get down and let's check out these 4-out basketball plays. If you like the idea of me writing on this clipboard app, you can go check out the Playbook app that is down in the description as well. Okay, so first in this first play, what we're going to have is a pass over to player 4. At the time of making that pass, we're going to have player 5 set the back screen on player 1. Obviously, what's going to happen is player 1 needs to be able to get player 1's red screened by player 5. So there's a few different ways that he can do it, but basically you got to be able to teach him how to use that screen. This is almost like a blind pig style screen where they set that back screen on the point guard who just passed the ball. And now he should be wide open for that pass. And this will end up for a layup at least a couple of times per game. If help defense comes, this is a kick out pass to player 3. If player 2 doesn't drop, if player 2 does drop, this can be a pass out to player 2 blue. But either way, if this is a kick out pass, player 2 might be looking to recover to player 3. That's an extra pass. There's also the issue where if player 2 red doesn't drop, player 3 needs to be able to read that, and this can be a pass to player 3 as well. So we need to be able to teach our team, our players, how to be able to cut off ball and how to use a back screen on a drive, on a cut, and how to be able to read defensive players. Very important skills to be able to have in your game. Now, as an example, let's say player 1 passes, he cuts after that back screen, and let's say he's not open. What are we going to do now? Well, how I like to run it for the teams that I've coached and ran this play with is player 5 after that back screen will pop out to the 3-point line. Player 1 will then set the away screen for player 3, and then player 3 is going to be looking to take that high post. Player 1 fills out to the corner. At this time, we will have player 4 pass to player 5. This will be another back screen by player 3. Player 4 will use that back screen and cut to the basket. If he's open, we can hit him with that pass. Again, depending on what defenses do, we can kick that pass out to player 1 or 2 or score. If he's not open, however, player 3 clears, screen away for the opposite player. Player 1 is now in the high post. So that initial play early on is for the point guard to be able to score. However, you can run this as a motion as well. Now, another play that you can run is another simple one where we can have the pass into player 5, and then player 5 takes that one dribble out towards the perimeter, and then player 1 will use him as a dribble handoff. Now, why this is going to work extremely well is because this dribble handoff, if player 1 attacks this gap, that is going to draw player 2. This is going to be then a quick kick out to player 2 blue, and this is going to be a wide open 3. If player 4 recovers up, this is a backdoor cut. Again, just reading defenses at this point. We're using an initial dribble handoff up top. Very simple play. We just need to read defenses and be able to react accordingly to be able to score on them. Now, this next one's a little bit more difficult. However, what we are going to do is to set a dribble handoff with player 3. Player 3 is going to get that ball, and player 1 is going to then roll to the basket after that dribble handoff. Player 5 is going to pop up. This is going to be a screen by player 5. Player 2 and 4 are going to be coming together somewhere in this area. Player 5 is going to be coming off of that roll. Player 1 is going to continue his cut. This is going to be an elevator screen where these guys close. Now, player 3 has multiple different options. He can either pass the ball to player 5 who's rolling to the basket, because let's say we've ran this a few times. We've passed to player 1 a couple of times, and he's gotten a couple of open threes. The defense is going to be shifting and only worried about player 1. They're not going to care about player 5. And with player 5 rolling to the basket and the defense worried about this layup by player 5 is going to be absolutely wide open. These plays can work on almost every level of basketball. Anyways, if you like the idea of me being able to write on this clipboard, make sure to go check out the playbook that is down in the description below. The app is amazing. But also, if you want a killer defense to be able to lock down any teams, make sure to go check out my Unbeatable Basketball Zone defense book that is down in the description below. I'll see you guys again in my next video.